Good morning and welcome to the donning of the stoles and symbols ceremony. Today we gather as a community to celebrate achievement, leadership, and belonging. This ceremony is one of the most meaningful traditions within our DEIB program because it provides us with an opportunity to honor the journeys of our graduating seniors and the communities that have supported them along the way. A stole or symbol is more than a piece of cloth or an object. It represents heritage, resilience, service, leadership, and connection. It tells a story. It reminds us that none of us arrives at this moment alone. We are shaped by our families, friends, cultures, mentors, and the communities that have helped us become who we are. Today, we celebrate students who have contributed their gifts, voices, talents, and leaderships to the Brooks School community. We honor the affinity groups and identity-based communities that have provided spaces for support, growth, and belonging. We also acknowledge the faculty, staff, family, and friends who have walked alongside these students throughout their journeys. As we gather in this sacred space, I invite you to be fully present. Let us listen deeply to the honored students that will be shared. Let us celebrate generously. Let us honor the accomplishments of our seniors and recognize the legacy they leave behind for those who follow. On behalf of the Office of Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Belonging, welcome to the donning of the stoles and symbols ceremony. May you please stand if you are able for our opening hymn, Draw the Circle Wide, and the lyrics are printed on the back of your program. Draw the circle wide, draw the circle, draw the circle wide. What stands alone will stand side by side. Draw the circle wide. Draw the circle wide. Draw the circle wide. What stands alone will stand side by side. Draw the circle wide. Circle wide, draw it wider still. Let this be our song. No one stands alone, standing side by side. Draw the circle wide. Draw the circle, draw it wider still. Let this be our song. No one stands alone, standing side by side. Draw the circle wide. The circle, draw the circle wide. Draw the circle wide. What stands alone will stand side by side. Draw the circle wide. Circle, draw it wider still. Let this be our song. No one stands alone, standing side by side. Draw the circle wide. Draw the circle wide. You may be seated. At this time, we are going to begin the order of the donning. We will have our affinity groups, Alianza Latina, the Asian Student Alliance, the Black Student Union, Gender and Sexuality Alliance, the International Student Association, Jewish Student Organization, Sisters in Spirit, Students with Interracial Lives, and Women Supporting Women will be our groups today, and their student leaders will come forward and call their new leaders for the next year to help read our bios, and then students will be donned by their faculty, staff, advisors. Thank you.
I'm Natalie. I'm the co-head of Alianza Latina. Alianza Latina is an affinity group for Latinx or Hispanic identifying students. Our mission is to amplify and validate the voices of the Latinx members of the community. Alianza Latina, please come to the front.
I'm Kiara Rivera Valdez. I'm also co-head for Alianza Latina, and the next co-heads for the upcoming school year is Gianna Carroll, Daniel Casamajor Jr., Danilo Gomez, and our secretary, Nayeli.
Denny Bauer from North Andover, Massachusetts, has been a dedicated member to the Brooks community for the past 4 years. This fall, she will attend Drexel University, where she plans to major in business. As the head of Swirl for the past 4 years, Danny has worked to foster an inclusive, welcoming community while helping students celebrate diverse backgrounds and perspectives. This year, Danny also served as a peer advisor, mentoring younger students and helping them navigate their high school experience. Throughout her time in high school, Danny has participated in soccer, hockey, and softball. Balancing athletics, leadership, and academics has taught her the importance of teamwork and perseverance. As someone who is both Peruvian and Italian, Danny takes great pride in her multicultural background. Growing up with influences from both cultures has played a significant role in shaping her identity, values, and perspective on the world. She values the importance of family, community, and embracing different traditions, and she hopes to continue learning from and connecting with people from diverse backgrounds throughout her life. As she begins the next chapter of her education at Drexel University, Danny looks forward to pursuing new opportunities, expanding her knowledge of business, and making a meaningful impact in her community. Her journey reflects a commitment to leadership, hard work, and personal growth, qualities she will carry with her into the future. Danny will be donned by her father, Brooks faculty member, Mr. Robert Bauer.
Herons Cantave. Herons Cantave is from Everett and is the youngest of 3 brothers. Coming from a family rooted in perseverance and achievement, he is the son of 2 parents who immigrated from Haiti in pursuit of greater opportunities for their family. His older brothers continued that legacy by graduating from Norwich University and Northwestern University, inspiring Herons to pursue his own path of success. Throughout his time at Brooks, Herons has been deeply involved in both athletics and student leadership. A dedicated member of the basketball team for all 3 years, he played a pivotal role in a Class B championship victory during his junior year. That same year, he served as a dorm prefect for Gardner Dorm, where he helped organize a dorm-wide Thanksgiving celebration catered by Chipotle, strengthening community and connection among students. In his senior year, Herons continued to grow as a leader by serving as a school prefect. In this role, he helped lead major community events, including Field Day and Freshman Orientation, working to create an inclusive and spirited environment for students. Herons is often described by his peers and faculty as hardworking, dependable, and consistent in everything he does. Next fall, Herons will attend Nichols College, where he plans to major in real estate management while continuing his basketball career as a student athlete. Herons will be donned by Mr. Jason Price.
Mia McLindib is a member of the class of 2026 and has found her passion at Brooks School through leadership, service, and building connections across different perspectives. Raised in a Colombian and British family and having lived across different cultures, Mia developed a strong appreciation for communication and understanding others. At Brooks, she has served as a DEI prefect, co-head of Alianza Latina, peer advisor, and has been involved in tutoring initiatives, supporting students at Bellasini Academy, helping create spaces where others feel welcomed, represented, and supported. During her time at Brooks, Mia has been committed to giving back both inside and outside the classroom. One of her proudest experiences has been running the Boston Marathon while fundraising for the Alzheimer's Association, using outreach and community support to make an impact. This fall, Mia plans to attend Boston College's Carroll School of Management, where she attends to study marketing. Mia would like to express her deepest gratitude to her family, friends, teachers, mentors, host families, and the Brooks community for their guidance, encouragement, and support throughout her journey. She will carry the lessons and relationships she built at Brooks with her into this next chapter. Mia will be donned by her mother, Miss Catalina Dibb, who is a member of the Brooks School Board of Trustees.
Natalie Menendez. Natalie Menendez is a first-generation Guatemalan student from Lawrence, Massachusetts. She grew up with her 2 older brothers and her mom, who have supported her every step of the way. Natalie has been an active leader in the school community through her work as the founder and president of the school's DECA chapter, DEI prefect president, and head of Alianza Latina. She also has been a member of Sisters in Spirit, helping foster community, mentorship, and belonging across campus. Beyond Brooks, Natalie pursued her passion for business through opportunities such as her Students on the Forefront internship, where she helped market events for the Discovery Museum, shadowing a wealth management advisor at Axial Financial Group and Venture Camp, where she co-created and pitched a business startup. Throughout her time at Brooks, Natalie has been committed to growing as a leader while creating a positive impact on her community. This fall, Natalie will attend Columbia University as a Questbridge Scholar and Gates Scholarship recipient, 2 highly selective national scholarship programs where she plans to study economics with a focus on finance. She would like to thank her mother for her endless sacrifices, love, and support. And Natalie would also like to thank Miss Miller, her advisor, for always being there for her through both the highs and lows, and making her feel welcomed from the moment she arrived at Brooks, along with teachers, mentors, and friends who supported her throughout her journey. Natalie will be donned by Lillian Miller.
Darian Perez. Darian Perez is a member of the class of 2026 and of both Alianza Latina and BSU. He has been an active member of the school community through his involvement in football, baseball, community service, photography, tech crew for various plays, and serving as a dorm prefect. During his time at Brooks, he has demonstrated a strong commitment to football and shown other Hispanics in the community that they are capable of achieving more than the circumstances. This fall, Darian plans to attend the University of Massachusetts Lowell, where he intends to study exercise science clinical pathway as an undergraduate before continuing on to earn his doctorate of physical therapy at the same institution. Darian would like to express his gratitude to all his teachers, peers, and most importantly, his parents, for their guidance, support, and encouragement throughout the past 4 years and years to come. He is proud to be donned with the Dominican Republic flag today. Darian will be donned by Mrs. Lillian Miller.
Kiara Maria Rivera Valdez was born in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. She moved to Lowell, Massachusetts at a young age with her mom, and soon after, her older siblings joined her. She lost her mom at 8 years old, and ever since she has been with her two sisters, Lucia and Hikari. At Brooks, Kiara has become the head of Alianza, DEI prefect, set school records for volleyball, became the captain of the volleyball team, an alumni ambassador, and a head tour guide. Kiara has a deep passion for using her voice to advocate for marginalized communities, reading, finding new ways to feed her brain and grow her intellect, and especially to love the people in her life. Her entire life, she has been dedicated to going into law and working in the government. She started this journey through a very competitive internship called the Caminos al Futuro Cineros, Hispanic Leadership Institute at George Washington University. Out of thousands of applicants in the country, she was one of the 10 that were chosen. In this 3-week course, she examined the social, economic, and political transformations affecting the Hispanic Latino community, while also getting hands-on experience from policy making with Congress, government agencies, and leading nonprofits. She has also participated in the university-style lectures, writing labs, and community action projects, and met with the admissions specialist to help prepare her for college application processes. It was during the summer before her senior year, Kiara went through a very heavy and extensive application process for the Questbridge Scholarship that provides a full-ride scholarship to the top institutes of the country. Through her hard work and dedication, she became one out of the 2,550 students and will be attending the College of Holy Cross next year. Her time in Brooks will be one of her most cherished memories because of the people who made it possible. These people were friends like S.A., Manuela, H., Lorenzo, Simon, Daniel, and Latu. Teachers who were mentors to her like Dr. Nesa, Mr. Sleff, and Miss McCain. Her college advisor, Mr. Campbell, the most significant figure to help guide her through it all was her older sister, Lucia. She hopes that Brooks will turn towards progression instead of regression in order to not keep the community she knows and loves from becoming something it is not. Kiara will take everything she has learned over these 4 years and continue to make a positive impact in her journey in college and so forth. Kiara will be donned by Miss Nieves Rios Moya.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Urmi Patel, one of the senior leaders of ASA, along with Julian Way, Sarah Pan, and Angeline Benjavitvili. ASA is an affinity group for students of Asian descent at Brooks. At ASA, we aim to create a sense of community within the group and share parts of our culture with the larger Brooks community.
I'm Julian, and along with the other leaders, we're proud to present the senior leaders for next year, Aditi Pale, Suki Liu, and Paul Ree. We're also proud to present the junior representatives for next year, Anaya Patel and Daniel Hong. All ASA seniors, please come to the front of the chapel now.
Rohan Amin. Rohan Amin has been a dedicated leader and community member throughout his time at Brooks. He has served as a prefect, helping foster a welcoming and supportive environment for younger students, and has been a committed member and captain of the rowing team, embracing the discipline and teamwork that rowing demands. Behind the scenes, he has played an important role in tech crew, programming lights and helping bring school productions to life. He has also been a steady presence in the Learning Center, working alongside peers and helping create a culture of academic support. This fall, Rohan will continue his journey at Dartmouth College. Rohan will be donned by Mr. Lance Latham.
Angeline Benjavitvili. Angeline Angie Benjavitvili was born and raised in Lawrence, Massachusetts. Since arriving at Brooks, she has sought opportunities to amplify the voices of others, build meaningful connections, and leave a lasting impact on the community. At Brooks, Angie has served as the head of Asian Student Alliance, president of No Planet B, and editor of the Brooks Shield. She has also been a peer advisor, peer tutor, Writing Center ambassador, and Learning Center ambassador. Through these roles, she has worked to foster inclusion, strengthen community, and support her peers, both inside and outside the classroom. As she begins a new chapter next year at Northeastern University, Angie hopes to continue using her voice to advocate for others, build meaningful communities, and create positive change wherever she goes. She would like to thank Ms. Freeman for her unwavering guidance and support over the past 4 years, Mr. Berry for his encouragement and mentorship throughout her journey at Brooks, and especially her family for the sacrifices they have made and the opportunities they have provided. Angie will be donned by Ms. Freeman.
Kwangjae Lee. KJ, or Kwangjae Lee, is from Seoul, South Korea, and spent the last 5 years in the US, starting as an 8th grader. He has been part of the football and lacrosse team, and also ASA for 3 years. This past summer, KJ found his interest in medicine from doing an internship at Mass General Hospital, working with many renowned doctors. KJ will be attending University of California, Irvine, where he'll be studying biology and hopefully deepens his interest in medicine and health. KJ will be donned by Mr. Kia Na.
Sarah Christine Zhengxing Pan from Billerica, Massachusetts, and is a second-generation American-born Chinese student. She is committed to creating more inclusive, empathetic, and informed communities through leadership, advocacy, and collaboration. At the core of her values are mental health, inclusion, curiosity, creativity, and awareness, principles that guide both her work in school organizations and the way she engages with others every day. She believes that meaningful change begins with understanding, and she strives to encourage open-mindedness, compassion, and action in every space she is part of. As a student leader of the Asian Student Alliance, DEI prefect, arts ambassador, peer advisor, and member of No Planet B at Brooks, Sarah works to challenge ignorance, broaden perspectives, and promote conversations surrounding diversity, equity, and inclusion within her school community. Through this role, she has learned the importance of listening to different experiences and creating environments where all students feel seen, respected, and valued. She helps foster cultural appreciation and awareness while building a supportive community that celebrates identity and shared experiences. This fall, Sarah will attend Northeastern University in Boston, where she plans to pursue a combined major in environmental science and sustainability and landscape architecture. She would especially like to thank her family and friends for their unwavering support throughout her journey at Brooks. Sarah will be donned by Miss Lynn McLaughlin.
Urmi Patel. Urmi is a member of the class of 2026 from Middleton, Massachusetts. During her 4 years at Brooks, she has been a member of ASA, the affinity group for Asian students. She has served as a co-head for the group in her senior year, where she helped foster community and share her Indian heritage. Her longstanding interest in business will lead her to Boston University's Questrom School of Business this fall. She would especially like to thank her parents for their constant support throughout her time at Brooks, and as she begins this next chapter, as well as her advisory, Ms. Saunders, for her unwavering guidance and encouragement. She is deeply grateful for the support of the Brooks faculty and the friendships that she has made that have made this experience so meaningful. Urmi Patel will be donned by Miss Lisa Saunders.
Julian Mauchin Wei. Julian Mauchin Wei lives in Toronto, Canada, after growing up in Beijing, China. In his time at Brooks, he has advocated for his peers and committed to his work with the ASA. He found homes in the wrestling room and the tanks, captaining the wrestling team and rowing in varsity boats on the crew team. Julian has a wide variety of passions and has led as a dorm prefect in Whitney House, a member of CAB and student government, a head tour guide, and a driving force behind the Science Olympiad. You may have seen some recent work in a different way, as the architect of the Paranoia website. He is never content with the surface level answer and works to dig deeper, solve problems creatively, and build lasting relationships. In his 4 years at Brooks, Julian has made his mark, and many people here of all ages will remember him fondly. He has grown tremendously as a student, an athlete, and a community member. His entry to the Granger College of Engineering at the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign is an exciting next step in what is sure to be a rich and fascinating life. You'll hear his name again and again in the future. Julian will be donned by Mr. Curry Hoya Huntington.
Sean Wei. Sean was born in Hong Kong, but now lives in Shenzhen. He loves the atmosphere of big cities, but also learned to enjoy the peacefulness of nature. When he first moved to the US for school, everything was exciting, but also difficult. Through the time spent, he has learned to change and become better in some ways. Sean played soccer, squash, and tennis during his time at Brooks, and loves trying new sports or games. In his free time, Sean watches shows, YouTube, plays games, and also learns new random things. Most recently, he learned to use CAD to make a 7-segment display using magnets. He hopes to continue learning and tinkering in all paths in the future. Sean will be donned by Mr. Kiak Nam. Trevor Tianzhan. Trevor Tianzhan was born and raised in Shanghai, China until 3 years ago, when he arrived at Brooks alone to begin this journey he had chosen for himself. New culture, people, and language were enticing to him, yet at the same time disorienting. Over the past 3 years, he has learned to live within that uncertainty. Trevor is a member of the Asian Student Alliance and an art ambassador. He plays basketball, tennis, and is inducted into the Cum Laude Society. Next fall, he will be attending Carnegie Mellon University with a focus on computer science and art. Trevor is deeply grateful to his family for allowing his journey to be possible in the first place, and to his friends especially for supporting him through the steps of it. His relationships with them are among the most meaningful things he has come to understand with his time here. He hopes that this chapter of his journey has given him agency to live with vivacity and lucidity. Trevor will be donned by Mr. Kiak Nam. Ivy Xiaochu Zhao. Ivy was born in Connecticut and raised in Shenzhen, China. She came back to continue her education in the U.S. in 2020 and has stayed in Massachusetts since. Throughout her 4 years at Brooks, she strived to be a valuable member of the community and a better version of herself. Ivy is a member of the Asian Student Alliance. She is also an arts ambassador and demonstrated incredible talent playing oboe for Brooks Orchestra. She has always exemplified academic excellence and will be starting a new journey on the West Coast this fall, majoring in bioinformatics, and she is excited for everything in her life that's yet to come. Ivy will be donned by Miss Lisa Saunders.
Next, we have a performance from Arya Nagpal, who is a passionate and versatile dancer trained in Bollywood fusion and Odyssey. As a member of DFD travel team, she has experience traveling around the country, performing a wide range of styles, including Indian folk, contemporary, and hip-hop. Alongside performing, she also enjoys choreography and teaching dances to younger students. She just graduated from Lexington High School and will be attending Northeastern University in the fall, majoring in architecture. Please welcome her to the stage.
BSU. BSU is an affinity group for any student who identifies as Black, African American. We organize and host events every year to other nearby schools to promote a shared identity and equity across cultures.
My name is Ese Lobosela, and the heads for BSU next year will be Manuela Cariza, Daniel Mensa, and Kevin Kahu. Will BSU please come forward?
Kimani Isaiah Babb. Kimani Isaiah Babb is from Boston, Massachusetts, and is a dedicated student athlete, leader, and proud member of the Brooks School community. As an immigrant from Barbados, Kimani's journey has been shaped by sacrifice, ambition, and the belief that education can create a better future. His story is rooted in perseverance, responsibility, and control, values that have guided him through challenges and helped him grow into the person he is today. During his 4 years at Brooks, Kimani has made a meaningful impact both on and off the field. As a 4-year member of the Brooks football team, he learned the importance of discipline, teamwork, and resilience. Football taught him how to stay focused under pressure, take responsibility for his role, and keep pushing forward even when the path was difficult. Beyond athletics, Kimani has been developed and involved in leadership and community building at Brooks. As a DEI prefect, head of Black Student Union, and member of DECA, he has worked to create spaces where students can feel supported, seen, and empowered. His leadership reflects his commitment to inclusion, representation, and helping others find confidence in their own voices. This past summer, Kimani continued that work by serving as a teacher for younger students going through the same program that helped shape his own path. In that role, he became a mentor and a role model, giving back to students who reminded him of his younger self, ambitious, hopeful, and reaching for something greater. A meaningful part of Kimani's Brooks experience has also been his 4 years in Miss Miller's advisory. Through the fun times, conversations, laughter, and support, Miss Miller created a space that felt welcoming and steady throughout his time at Brooks. Her kindness, encouragement, and care have made a lasting impact on Kimani, and he is grateful for the role that she has played in his journey. Kimani was coached by Coach Foley, whose coaching has helped shape his development as both an athlete and a young man. Through Coach Foley's guidance, Kimani learned more through the game of football. He learned the importance of discipline, accountability, toughness, leadership, and the trusting process. Coach Foley's belief in him pushed Kimani to grow, take responsibility for his actions, and become more confident in who he is and who he's becoming. As Kimani prepares to attend Boston College, he carries with him the lessons he has learned from Brooks, his family, his teammates, teachers, coaches, and community. His journey is one of growth, perseverance, and purpose. Kimani will be donned by Mr. Patrick Foley.
Heron Scantave, to be donned by Mr. Jason Price. Micah Dixon. Micah Dixon is a class of 2026 Massachusetts native from Dorchester. He's the fifth of 6 children of Michael Dixon, who currently teaches, and Crystal Dixon, a former staff member at Brooks. He's an active member of Swirl and BSU, having been a member of Swirl for 2 years and a 4-year member of BSU. He has been a prominent leader balancing a full academic life, JV and AAU basketball, and AAU volleyball throughout his time at Brooks. He was the leader of the Brooks Astronomy, Astrophysics, and Aeronautics Club, which introduced kids to the knowledge of astronomy and the physics behind it. He has had an active role in the arts as an arts prefect, playing the piano for the Advanced Jazz Band, and as a member of the Brooks Gospel Choir. He has also shared his original music with the community, playing for the Brooks community multiple times, and playing original compositions at local venues in Boston. He has participated in Brooks' community service program for 3 years and participates in community service with the Salvation Army every year, helping kids get school supplies for the classroom. He will be attending Brandeis University, where he will be bringing his talents and learnings as he studies engineering. Micah will be donned by his father, the Reverend Dr. Michael Dixon.
Joel Efa Weda. Joel Efa Wedi is from Brooklyn, New York. During his time in secondary school, Joel distinguished himself as both a talented entrepreneur and a dedicated musician. At the age of 13, he launched a barbering business from home, eventually building a small brand through his creativity. Beyond his clippers, he is a self-taught pianist who found his voice through music, teaching him to compose original pieces as a way to express himself. These passions served as a vital outlet for his growth, teaching him patience and steadiness. Transitioning into boarding school was a transformative experience for Joel, as he successfully balanced his academic responsibilities with his creative and professional pursuits. Though the move to a new environment presented initial challenges, he eventually found a second home within the community, embracing the excitement of the high school experience. He's often recognized for his creativity, his flexibility, and his commitment to personal growth. Next fall, Joel will head to Hobart William Smith College, where he looks to further develop his identity and building upon the foundations of his talents. Joel will be donned by Jason Price.
Trogon Harris. Trogon Harris is from Lowell, Massachusetts, and is a proud member of the Brooks School community. The son of parents who immigrated from Liberia, Trogon's story is one of hard work, perseverance, and growth. Although he grew up in the United States, he was raised in a challenging neighborhood where basketball became an important outlet and source of motivation. His dedication to the game opened doors at a young age, earning him the opportunity to attend Hillside School in Marlborough, Massachusetts, as a junior boarding student in 5th grade. That experience helped prepare him for his journey to Brooks School, where he would continue to grow both as a student and an athlete. During his 4 years at Brooks, Trogon made a lasting impact on the basketball program and school community. A 4-year varsity basketball player, he helped lead the team to a NEPSAC Class B championship during his junior season and was part of teams that reached the playoffs every year of his Brooks career. His accomplishments on the court earned him recognition as a 3-time All-NEPSAC selection and a 2-time All-ISL selection. As a senior captain, Trogon embraced the responsibility of leading his teammates and representing the proud tradition of Brooks basketball. Beyond athletics, Brooks helped Trogon grow into a more confident and outgoing person. The school community encouraged him to step outside of his comfort zone, build meaningful friendships, and develop connections that will last a lifetime. One of his favorite experiences was taking acting, stage and screen, where he was able to express himself, strengthen his communication skills, and further develop himself in front of others. A significant part of Trogon's Brooks experience was in his involvement in Gardner Dorm, where he lived for 3 years. As a junior, he served as a dorm prefect and embraced the challenge of mentoring and leading younger students. He's especially grateful to Miss Sacco, Miss McCain, and Miss McDonough, who each served as dorm parents during his time in Gardner. Their support, guidance, and willingness to help, whether with academics, personal challenges, or everyday conversations, made Gardner feel like a second home and played an important role in his growth throughout high school. Trogon is also thankful for the support and mentorship of his advisor, Mr. Timothy Benson. Throughout his 4 years at Brooks, Mr. Benson provided encouragement, guidance, and perspective that helped shape Trogon into the person he is today. His steady presence and belief in Trogon's potential had a lasting impact on his experience at Brooks. On the basketball court, Coach Kenya Jones played a major role in Trogon's development. More than just a coach, Coach Jones was a mentor and trusted role model who believed in Trogon from the very beginning. Through his leadership and support, Coach Jones challenged Trogon to become a better player, teammate, and leader. The trust he placed in Trocon, especially as a senior captain leading the Brooks basketball program, helped him develop confidence, accountability, and a deeper understanding of leadership. As Trocon reflects on his time at Brooks, he is grateful for the friendships, experiences, and lessons that have shaped him. He leaves Brooks with a strong sense of community, lifelong memories, and a commitment to continue growing as a student, athlete, and leader. The values he has learned from his family, coaches, teachers, advisors, teammates, and friends will continue to guide him as he takes the next steps in his journey. Trocon will be donned by Kenya Jones. Lorenzo Johnson. Lorenzo Johnson is a member of the class of 2026 and has been an active leader in the school community through his involvement in BSU, SWIRL, and CAB, now integrated with student government. He also serves as a DEIB prefect head, helping foster inclusion, leadership, and connection within the school community. Throughout high school, Lorenzo has balanced leadership, academics, athletics, and the arts while building strong relationships with peers and mentors. As a dedicated track and field athlete specializing in high jump, he has continued pursuing excellence in competition and will continue his athletic career next year at Baylor University. In addition to athletics, Lorenzo has spent the majority of his life playing drums and is involved in his school's advanced rock band program. At Baylor, he plans to study engineering with an interest in robotics and hands-on design. Lorenzo is grateful for the support of his family, coaches, teachers, and friends who have helped guide and encourage him along the way. Lorenzo will be donned by his mother, Mrs. Monique Johnson, a member of the Brooks School Trustee Board.
Brianna Nyambura Mungai. Brianna Nyambura Mungai from Lawrenceville, New Jersey, is a thoughtful leader and dedicated member of the class of 2026. During her time at Brooks School, she has dedicated herself to creating inclusive spaces where others feel empowered, supported, and heard. As co-founder and vice president of the DEI Prefects and Beloved Community Ambassadors, head of Gospel Choir, co-founder and president of the Brooks School DECA Club, editor of the Brooks Shield, and a member of BSU and WSW, Brianna has used her voice to inspire conversation, connection, and growth within her community. Whether leading discussions, mentoring peers, or sharing stories through writing, she brings thoughtfulness, empathy, and purpose into every role she takes on. Beyond her leadership, Brianna is someone who values curiosity, connection, and authentic expression. Through Brooks School's Students on the Forefront experience, she had the opportunity to intern in the Massachusetts State Senate, where she gained firsthand exposure to the legislative research, constitute communication, and realities of policymaking. Those closest to her know her as someone who is driven, dependable, and always willing to uplift the people around her. This fall, Brianna will attend George Washington University, where she plans to study political science and economics in the Honors College. Brianna would especially like to thank her advisor, Ms. Freeman and Ms. McCain, for their constant support, guidance, and encouragement throughout her time at Brooks. She also thanks her family, friends, mentors, and communities for their unwavering love and support along the way. Brianna will be donned by Ms. Freeman.
Eseose Ese Olobosele. Eseose Ese Olobosele is from Burlington, New Jersey, and is the daughter of 2 Nigerian immigrants. Ese is deeply committed to community as she served as a school prefect, dorm prefect, DEI prefect, head of BSU, and a member of CIS. Ese brings depth to all that she does, inside and outside of the classroom, and her leadership serves as a symbol for all she has contributed to the Brooks community. Eseose has a deep passion for social justice, which can be clearly seen in her 42-page advanced capstone paper, which researched American gynecology and its abuses against Black women dating back to slavery. This is one of Eseose's largest academic accomplishments and paints a clear picture of the work she hopes to do in the future at George Washington University. where she will study neuroscience with a double minor in sociology and public policy in hopes of becoming an OBGYN. Esiose credits all of her success to her parents, Matthias and Maria, and her older sister, Ego Cesare, for their endless sacrifice and financial contributions to her education. She also thanks Brooks for a wonderful 4 years and for giving her friends that she will cherish forever. Essay will be donned by her advisor, Mr. Shami Berry.
Darian Perez will be donned by Miss Lillian Miller.
Nanzurache Nikki Shoko from Quincy, Massachusetts is a compassionate leader and creative spirit who believes deeply in the power of belonging. As head DEI prefect, head sister in spirit, member of BSU and WSW, co-student director of the Writing Center, and editor of the Brooks Shield, she has worked to create spaces where others feel seen, heard, and valued. A member of the Cum Laude Society, Nikki brings an intellectual curiosity and intention to all she does, grounding her leadership in genuine and commitment to uplift others and foster meaningful conversations around identity, community, and mental health. Beyond her leadership, Nikki finds meaning in creativity and reflection through photography, reading, and quiet observation. These passions shape the way she connects to the world and those around her. As the youngest daughter in her family, she has grown up learning the importance of resilience, love, and finding her voice. Those closest to her know her not only for her strength, but for her softness, for the way she shows up for others and listens without judgment and cares deeply. Next year, Nikki will be attending Suffolk University, where she plans to study psychology, journalism, and combining her passions for understanding people and her love for storytelling. Her journey for Brooks has not always been easy, but it has shaped her into someone who leads with both courage, heart, and wherever she goes, she will continue to build spaces rooted in empathy and understanding and connection. Nikki will be donned by Miss Babs Wilden.
Noah Walker. Noah Walker is a member of the class of 2026 and has been an active member of the school community through his involvement in the Black Student Union. Noah makes his presence known on the basketball court, in the classroom, and community activities, constantly looking to express himself and connecting with his peers. Noah is deeply grateful for the support of his family, teachers, and community, who have guided him on his journey. Noah will be taking himself and his talents to Wheaton College, where he will compete in college basketball as he works hard to succeed academically. Noah will be donned by Mr. Kenya Jones. Tristan Yepto. Tristan Yepto is a boarder in Blake House from Drake, Massachusetts. Tristan is a dedicated student leader that has a deep love for the Brooks community. With a Cameroonian mother who immigrated to the United States, Tristan has grown up with a great example of seeing what true sacrifice and hard work looks like. He uses these values in everything that he does. Tristan is an outstanding leader at Brooks, serving as captain of both the football and basketball teams while also holding the role of senior prefect. What has been most rewarding to him is hearing the many diverse perspectives from students and adults in our community. In addition to the values he has taken from his mother,
he has learned even more lessons from the wide range of groups that he has involved himself with. Tristan will be donned by Mr. Pete Moshe.
The Brooks GSA is the Brooks Gender and Sexuality Alliance. Its goal is to provide a comfortable and safe and welcoming space for the queer students who attend Brooks School. I would please ask all members of the GSA to come to the front. Giada Musto is from North Andover, Massachusetts, and lives with her sister, parents, and dog. She has been an active member of the GSA for 2 years, but has supported the group for all 4 years she has attended Brooks. Throughout her time, she's been a leader of Mall UN, Dungeons and Dragons, and the Writing Center. At the same time, she has followed her passion in the arts by being in many productions, and this year, helping out in new aspects by being an arts ambassador. Next year, she hopes to continue exploring these interests at Wellesley College in Wellesley, Mass. She plans to study English and art, but is always excited for any change of plans that might come her way. Giada will be donned by Miss Megan Hill. Ivy Zhao will be donned by Miss Lisa Saunders.
Good morning, everyone. Today, we honor the class of 2026. We honor the late nights, the early mornings, the tests, the papers, the practices, the performances, the meetings, the leadership roles, and every moment where we had to push ourselves further than we thought we could. We honor the work that people may not have always seen, because this class has worked hard, not just academically, but personally. We have grown as students, as leaders, as teammates, as artists, as friends, and as people. We came into this school carrying our own stories, our own cultures, our own families, and our own dreams. And throughout our time here, we brought those stories into this community. We created memories that will stay with us, the laughter, the celebrations, the conversations, the moments when we felt proud of who we were and where we came from. But we also know this journey was not always easy. We faced challenges. We had to learn how to speak up, how to keep going, and how to make space for ourselves and for those coming after us. And through all of that, we accomplished something meaningful. This stole is not just a symbol of where we come from. It is a symbol of everything we have overcome, everything we have built, and everything we are becoming. So, to the class of 2026, be proud. Proud of the work, proud of the growth, proud of the culture we carry, proud of the love, joy, and strength we brought to this school. As we leave Brooks, we do not leave empty-handed. We leave with lessons, memories, friendships, and a responsibility to keep moving forward. Thank you, Brooks.
The Jewish Student Organization is for Brooksians who identify as part of the Jewish diaspora. The JSO also functions as a space for allies who wish to work in support of the Jewish community at Brooks. Okay. Kai Barra is a senior, graduating with the class of 2026, and has found a strong sense of purpose at Brooks School through athletics, leadership, and community. Originally from Los Angeles and now living between both coasts, Kai has embraced the challenges and opportunities that came with adapting to a new environment while staying grounded in the values of perseverance and connection. At Brooks, Kai spent all 4 years playing hockey and 3 of those years playing golf. Senior year, he served as the varsity hockey captain, where he focused on leading by example, building accountability, and supporting his teammates both on and off the ice. Beyond athletics, he has explored interests in microeconomics, statistics, and journalism through coursework, leadership opportunities, and internship experiences. During his 4 years, Kai has been an active member of the Jewish Students Organization. The JSO has allowed Kai to stay connected to his Jewish heritage by providing him a place to celebrate holidays and spend time with his Jewish peers. This fall, Kai plans to attend the DeMoore McKim School of Business at Northeastern University, where he will study finance and continue exploring the intersection of business, analytics, and leadership. Kai would like to express a special gratitude to his parents, as well as all of his coaches, teachers, teammates, and friends who supported and believed in him throughout his long and fulfilling journey. Kai will be donned by Mr. Cam Siegel.
Sisters in Spirit was started on Brooks campus in the fall of 2022 with the mission of empowering young Black, Latina, and Middle Eastern women as they navigate the PWI experience. SIS provides a safe space for open conversation and the exploration of the intersectional identities of womanhood and being a person of color.
The leaders for SIS next year: as Vice President, we have Oseragwe Ioha, and as President, we have Manuela Carriza. May members of SIS please come to the front.
Our Sisters of Spirits are Natalie Menendez. Natalie will be donned by Mrs. Lillian Miller. Brianna Mungai. Brianna will be donned by Mrs. Nina Freeman. Eseose Ologbosele. Eseose will be donned by Mr. Shami Berry.
Kiara Rivera Valdez. Kiara will be donned by Mrs. Nieves Rios Moya. Nanzurashe Nikki Shoko. Nikki will be donned by Mrs. Babs Wielden.
Next, I'll be sharing a poem called Goodbye to Tolerance by Denise Lebatov. Genial poets, pink-faced earnest wits, you have given the world some choice morsels. Gobbets of language presented as one presents T-bone steak and cherries jubilee. Goodbye, goodbye. I don't care if I never taste your fine food again. neutral fellows, seers of every side. Tolerance, what crimes are committed in your name? And you, good women, bakers of the nicest bread, blood donors, your crumbs choke me. I would not want a drop of your blood in me. It is pumped by weak hearts, perfect pulses that never falter, irresponsive to nightmare reality. It is my brother's sister whose blood spurts out and stops forever because you chose to believe it is not your business. Goodbye, goodbye. Your poems shut their little mouths, your loaves grow moldy, and the gulf has split the ground beneath us. And you won't wave, you're looking another way. We shan't meet again unless you leap it, leaving behind the cherished worms of your dispassion, your pallid ironies, your jovial, murderous, wry-humored, balanced judgment. Leap over, unbalanced, then how our frantic tears would flow and mingle for joy. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Danny Bauer, and I've been the head of Swirl for 4 years now. This year I was co-head with Summer and Lorenzo. Swirl is the affinity group for students with multicultural backgrounds, and we strive to provide spaces for people to explore those backgrounds. Our co-heads for next year are going to be Sophia Benayoud, Gianna Carroll, and Tyler Alvarez. And Danilo Gomez. Jenny, you can sit down, sorry. Members of Swirl, please come to the front.
Summer Warren has been a dedicated member of the Brooks School community for the past 4 years. Throughout her time at Brooks, Summer has distinguished herself as a 3-sport varsity athlete, competing in volleyball, basketball, and softball. She served as a 2-year captain of the varsity volleyball team and is the senior captain of the varsity basketball team, demonstrating leadership, resilience, and commitment both on and off the court. During her junior year, Summer reached the milestone of scoring 1,000 career points in basketball and has received numerous athletic accolades in recognition of her accomplishments and impact as a student athlete. Beyond athletics, Summer is deeply involved in campus life as a dorm prefect in Het West, co-head of Swirl, and an alumni ambassador. Through these roles, she has worked to foster inclusion, strengthen community connections, and support younger students within the Brooks community. Known for her strong work ethic and positive presence, Summer has embraced every opportunity to lead and give back during her time at Brooks and has balanced the demands of athletics, leadership, and academics with remarkable commitment and perseverance. In the fall, she will attend Smith College, where she plans to continue her academic and athletic career as a member of the women's basketball program. Through her experiences both as a student athlete and community leader, Summer has become someone who leads with determination, compassion, and integrity. Summer will be donned by Miss Alexandria Sacco. What? Just say Lorenzo will be donned.
Lorenzo will be donned by his mother, Miss Monique Johnson, a member of the Brooks School Trustee Board.
Danny will be donned by her father, Brooks faculty member, Mr. Robert Bauer. Micah will be donned by his father, the Reverend Dr. Michael Dixon.
Hi, I'm Enna Doran. I'm one of the co-heads of WSW along with Madeline McAllister. And WSW is a space to confront gender-based discrimination and intersectionality and to highlight the strengths of being a woman.
I'm proud to announce that next year's co-heads will be Ella Pulio and Riley Gallup. And can everyone from WSW please come up? Danny will be donned by her father, Mr. Robert Bauer.
Eloise Bertrand. Eloise Bertrand is from Marblehead, Massachusetts. She lives with her parents, Deirdre and Chaz, and her two brothers, Henry and Freddie. She has been an impactful member of the student affinity group Women Supporting Women through her time at Brooks. For the past 2 summers, Eloise worked at Girls Inc. in Lynn, a natural extension of the values Women Supporting Women instilled in her, and a way to invest directly into the next generation of young women finding their voices. Next year, Eloise will attend the University of Richmond and hopes to continue activism there. Eloise will be donned by Gage Dobbins. Posey Connell. Posey Connell is a member of the class of 2026 and has grown into herself at Brooks School through service, advocacy, and community. As an active member of Women Supporting Women, Brooks Girls Varsity Tennis, and Brooks Moves, and serving as chapel prefect, arts prefect, dorm prefect, and student government class representative, she has had the privilege of serving and supporting the Brooks community, an opportunity that has meant so much to her. During her time at Brooks, Posey has been deeply committed to giving back through weekly tutoring and internship as a teaching assistant at Bellacini Academy in Lawrence during winter term, serving as a keynote speaker at a national conference on cancer policy and pediatric care equality, and helping raise over $620,000 for cancer research. This fall, Posey plans to attend the University of St. Andrews, where she intends to study social anthropology, philosophy, and film. Posey would like to express her deepest gratitude to her family, friends, mentors, and teachers, and to the incredible community she has found at Brooks, one she will carry with her always. As she heads to Scotland for the next chapter, Brooks will forever hold a deep place in her heart. Posey will be donned by Babette Wielden. Lucy Donahue. Lucy Donahue is a member of the class of 2026 from Ipswich, Massachusetts. Joining Brooks as a new student her junior year, Lucy quickly became an active member of the community as a member of the varsity volleyball and basketball teams. She also serves as a day student mentor, helping support and guide younger students in their transition to Brooks. Lucy is a member of Women Supporting Women, where she is passionate about encouraging and empowering female voices within the community. During her time at Brooks, Lucy has demonstrated resilience and perseverance while overcoming 2 major injuries. Lucy was inducted into the prestigious Cum Laude Society in recognition of her academic achievement. In the fall, she will attend Grinnell College, where she plans to major in finance while continuing her basketball career. Through her experience, Lucy has become committed to supporting and uplifting other women, embodying the strength, leadership, and compassion celebrated by this recognition. Lucy will be donned by Mr. Kenya Jones. Enna Duran. Enna is from Marblehead, Massachusetts, and has spent her time at Brooks as a leader, mentor, and advocate for her community. She has served as a DEIB prefect, co-head of Women Supporting Women, member of the Cum Laude Society, Writing Center prefect, dorm prefect, and admissions tour guide, helping foster an inclusive and supportive campus environment. As a 4-year varsity crew coxswain, Anna has led her team with confidence and determination. She also pursued her interest in marine science through an internship with the Northeastern Marine Lab Institute and by traveling to Greece to support sea turtle conservation efforts within Wildlife Sense. This fall, Anna will attend Boston University as an undecided student. Whether her future leads her towards veterinary medicine, marketing, environmental policy, or another path entirely, she's excited to continue exploring new opportunities and making a positive impact. Anna will be donned by Dr. Emily D'Angelo.
Mackenzie Gorton is from Bedford, Massachusetts. She lives with her parents, Margot and Patrick, and has an older sister, Cameron. Throughout her time at Brooks, Mackenzie has served as a 3-year member of No Planet B, an arts ambassador, writing center assistant, and a member of Women Supporting Women. Mackenzie has also been a dedicated athlete, spending 2 years on the varsity squash team and 4 years on the varsity tennis team, serving as a co-captain of the tennis team her senior year. Throughout her time at Brooks, Mackenzie discovered a passion for both art and writing. She especially enjoyed her work in ceramics, where she learned and appreciated the creative process behind crafting each piece. Mackenzie also valued her nature writing class, where she wrote about a meadow near her hometown and was able to relive nostalgic moments through her writing process. Mackenzie hopes to continue these passions in college and potentially pursue a career in veterinary medicine. Last summer, she had the opportunity to shadow a veterinarian, where she gained insight into animal care and the diseases that can affect animals. Mackenzie is extremely grateful for the opportunities and lifelong friendships Brooks has given her, and excited to continue her academic journey at William & Mary in the fall. Mackenzie will be donned by Miss Nina Freeman. Jill Emily Hamilton. Jill Hamilton is from Franklin, Massachusetts. She's of Lebanese and French-Canadian descent on her mother's side and of Irish and Scottish descent on her father's side. Jill has been a member of WSW since she joined Brooks her junior year. Jill has been the girls varsity soccer goalie for the past 2 years, as well as one of their captains this past season. Jill's passion for soccer has shown through her many NEPSAC and ISL awards, although she will be transitioning to follow her rugby career in college. At Brooks, Jill's interests for the environment and conservation have flourished through the opportunities she has been lucky enough to have. Through Students on the Forefront, Jill worked with the University of New Hampshire's Coastal Restoration and Resilience Labs, studying salt marshes. Because of this, Jill will be published alongside the UNH research team in a climate resilience journal. Jill is continuing to pursue her passion through a degree in environmental sciences. Jill is extremely grateful for the Brooks community and everyone that has helped guide her here, including, but not limited to, her soccer coaches, Sako and Jason. Jill will be donned by Mr. Kenya Jones. Madeline Briggs McAllister. Madeline McAllister from Cape Cod, Massachusetts, is a co-ed of WSW and a coxswain for the boys crew team. A dorm prefect, alumni ambassador, and peer advisor, she values inclusivity and mentorship of her peers. This fall, Maddie will be attending Trinity College, where she intends to study on a business path and cox the men's rowing team. Maddie would like to express gratitude to her parents, coaches, and advisor, Miss McCain, as well as her friends and classmates for their guidance, support, and encouragement along the way. Maddie will be donned by Miss Gage Dobbins. Natalie will be donned by Miss Lillian Miller. Brianna will be donned by Miss Nina Freeman. Giada will be donned by Miss Megan Hill.
Essay will be donned by Mr. Shami Berry. Sarah will be donned by Miss Lynn McLaughlin. Ermi will be donned by Miss Lisa Saunders. Kiara will be donned by Miss Nieves Rios Moya. Nikki will be donned by Miss Bab Wielden.
Cameron Katie Shumsky. Cameron is from Methuen, Massachusetts. She served as a captain of the varsity field hockey team and captain of the varsity crew team, leading with hard work and dedication every step of the way. She is someone who shows up for the people around her and makes everyone better just by being there. This fall, Cameron will be heading to Rutgers University, where she would continue rowing at the collegiate level. Cameron will be donned by Sam Spicer.
It is my pleasure to announce our alumni speaker, Mr. Adam Foster Smith, a proud member of the Brooks class of 2007. Adam's connection to Brooks extends beyond far his years as a student. After graduating, he returned to campus in 2012 to serve as a teacher and coach, further deepening his commitment to the Brooks community and its mission. Today, he continues that service as the president of the Alumni Board and as a member of the Brooks School Board of Trustees, helping to shape the future of the institution that helped shape him. Professionally, Adam works in enterprise sales for a New York City-based technology company serving the restaurant industry. He is also a successful real estate investor whose entrepreneurial spirit reflects his passion for innovation, problem solving, and creating opportunities for growth and impact. What I appreciate most about Adam's story is his enduring commitment to service and community. Despite the many paths his life and career have taken him, he has remained deeply invested in Brooks and in that people who make this school special. His journey reminds us that leadership is not simply about professional success. It is about giving back, staying connected, and using one's gift to strengthen the communities that have nurtured us. Adam recently relocated to New York with his wife Gina and their two beloved basset hounds, ZD and Perline. We are grateful that he has returned to Brooks today to share his reflections and wisdom with our graduating seniors. Please join me in warmly welcoming Brooks alumnus, trustee, alumni board president, and member of the class of 2007, Mr. Adam Foster Smith.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, everyone, for having me back. It's amazing to be here. I want to start by acknowledging and thanking Reverend Dr. Terry Forey for her service to the school and for bringing this ceremony to Brooks. It's a wonderful ceremony. Thank you to John Packard. Thank you, faculty and staff. And most of all, thank you to the mighty class of 2026. Give it up for yourselves. Come on. Come on. Congratulations. Congratulations. You've made it. Almost. Don't do anything stupid tonight. I appreciate the introduction. I want to fill in a few blanks and share a little bit more about my Brooks experience. I think I have somewhat of a unique perspective as someone who's been here in 3 different roles and phases of my life. First, as a student, then as a teacher and coach, and now as president of the Alumni Board and member of the Board of Trustees. And what's interesting is that across those 3 phases, my sphere of influence kept shifting. First, as a student, it was really just all about me, myself, and I. Then as a teacher and a coach, it was my classroom and my teams. And now at the board level, it's the school as a whole. It's the long view, the future. So I want to talk about those 3 phases and what I've learned in each one. I arrived at Brooks in the fall of 2003 as the youngest member of my class. 12 years old, short, skinny, and honestly, full of myself. I thought I was hot stuff. I was used to just showing up, doing my best, and getting A's, making the A team in travel soccer, being popular. I was a big fish in the small pond of Haverhill Public Schools. So when I showed up to preseason soccer, the experience of being humbled began technically before school was even in session. Day 1, I saw Charlie Davies and the varsity soccer guys playing, and I knew I would be lucky to make JV and that I was about to get my butt kicked for the next few days, and that's exactly what happened. I ended up on thirds, and Charlie ended up with a Nike contract and playing for the national team. Okay, got it. Time to pivot. You're not going to be an athlete. So I thought, fine, school will be my lane. Except I quickly learned that I actually had to work hard to get good grades. That came as a shock, and I didn't really know how to handle it. Also, a lot of my classmates came from good private schools. Some were as many as 3 years older than me and had already done a 9th year somewhere else, or 9th grade year, and then repeated. I sort of settled into feeling average. Not the popular kid, not the varsity athlete, not the straight A student. Like I was just kind of an extra in the cast, an NPC in the game. And on top of that, I kind of carried something else with me. When I came to Brooks, my dad had told me, son, you have to keep your nose squeaky clean and always do the right thing because they will be quick to kick you out. You're a black kid on a scholarship. So I walked on eggshells a little bit, trying to figure out whether I was truly wanted here or was just here to provide diversity. But then Brooks did what Brooks does at its best. It became personal. I found community, especially in Thorn House. We bonded over music, video games, and roasting each other, usually all three at the same time. And we had dorm parents who cared about us as whole people. One of my dorm parents for the 4 years I was in Thorn was Mr. Quirk, the dean of students. And he used to call everyone in the dorm doctor. He'd see me and go, Dr. Smith? And I'd go, Dr. Quirk? He wasn't even a doctor. I don't know why he did that, but part of me took it as him saying, you can be that if you want to. You have it in you, just like anyone else here. And I'll never forget one moment in my freshman year. I was in his office in the dean's den making a phone call home about going home that weekend. And Mr. Quirk could overhear the conversation that I was having with my mom at that time. And in that conversation, I was kind of short with my mom. And Mr. Quirk looked at me and said, don't talk to your mother like that. And I was 2 seconds away from being short with him as well, let me tell you, after that comment. But the look on his face made me hold my tongue. And I thought back to what my dad had told me and figured maybe talking back to the dean of students probably wasn't smart. And I laugh about that now, but in that moment in his office when he said that to me, it really sunk in that this relationship is different. This isn't transactional. He wasn't just managing rules. He actually cared about who I was and who I was becoming. And then there was Mama Beams, Mrs. Beams, head of admission, a real legend. She was the other pillar of the dorm at that time. She was like a surrogate mother or grandmother for a lot of the Thorn boys. Her tacos, her yellow cake, these were all-timers. I mean, people from other dorms were coming at check-in time trying to get a plate. And she would welcome 40-plus boys into her house and feed us with a smile on at 8 or 9 p.m. At the time, I was oblivious, but later came to appreciate that you really have to be a special person to want to do that and do it with love after you've just worked a full day of work yourself and have your own life and problems to deal with. She was nice, but she was tough too. One of those nights when she was on duty, I was up late with the boys watching something on TV in the common room past lights out, probably some Celtics playoff game or an episode of Lost. And as I was sneaking back to my room, she caught me and she hit me with the, and just who do you think you are? Get your butt to bed right now. It was Mrs. Beams, sugar and spice, and it helped me become better, and it helped Thorn and Brooks feel like home. The next year, I had the good sense not to try out for varsity and attend preseason. I left that embarrassment to a new class of third formers. But I did make JV soccer, and I got Coach Hanover. Mr. Hanover believed in one thing above almost everything else. If you want to win, you have to be in better shape than your opponent. You have to be mentally tougher. You have to be willing to push yourself farther. And he had 4 words that still live rent-free in my brain today, which is far line and back. Sometimes for a reason, sometimes for no reason whatsoever. Sprint to the farthest line on the field and back, over and over. Rain, sleet, or snow, it didn't matter. This was later upgraded to oak and back. And let me tell you, that oak tree was basically at Het West. There were practices where I wanted to quit. Completely exhausted, gasping, tears, retching, the whole thing. And Coach would be doing the runs with us sometimes like he wasn't even tired. I couldn't even believe it. But what I learned from that wasn't only soccer. I learned that the line that I thought was my limit wasn't actually my limit. And he gave me another lesson that stays with me today. At sit-down dinner one time, I was eating and I could just feel his eyes. He was just staring me down. And I'm eating like somebody is ready to steal my food. And he goes, Smith, bring the food to your face, not your face to the food. Now, honestly, if you take one thing from this speech, take that line. It'll serve you well. Over time, something funny happened at Brooks. It started to click. I built relationships, earned respect, got elected to leadership positions, head tour guide, head of the Ashburn Society, dorm prefect, school prefect. It started to feel like true belonging, much to the credit of the adults in my life at Brooks who cared enough to shape me into the best version of myself, and the friends who came from all kinds of backgrounds, opened my eyes and expanded my world. And there's one decision that I still think about a lot from my senior year, which is, at that time, I could have made varsity soccer, but I didn't even elect to try out. I chose to stay on JV because I wanted to lead. I wanted to play 90 minutes. I wanted to lay it out on the line, not ride the bench and collect a cool warm-up jacket. And they had cool warm-up jackets. At the time, it seemed illogical to some people. And looking back, though, it was me really learning who I am. I care about impact. I care about responsibility. I want to be a factor in the game. I'd rather have a leading role for a scrappy JV team than have a comfortable seat on the bench of varsity. And this is carried over, and I've seen this in my life, my professional career multiple times, where I've found success and excitement in leadership roles at startups and have been absolutely uninterested working as an individual contributor in large corporations. So my time at Brooks ended a success story. It wasn't perfect, but it was meaningful. Adults cared beyond the classroom, in the dorm, on the field, and it shaped me. After graduation, I couldn't wait to leave North Andover. I'm sure some of you can relate. The next chapter of your life is so exciting. College was great for me in many ways, but it was different. And the difference that I felt was simple. I didn't feel that same level of adult investment. I was a classics major at the University of Virginia in a small department, small ceremony, small classes. But as I looked around at my graduation ceremony at the faculty, no one really knew my parents' names. No one was tracking my journey. No one was donning me and giving me a hug. No one was pushing me beyond what I thought I could do. No one was baking me a cake. It just didn't feel like home. So a year after graduating, I came back to Brooks as a part-time teacher. I taught philosophy of religion under Reverend Flanagan as department head. And I'll tell you, my biggest lesson from that year is that being on the faculty at Brooks is really hard work. I can honestly say I've never had a harder job, and I doubt I ever will. These are amazing people who sacrifice a ton, care deeply, and they're what makes the school tick. This is not a 9-to-5 job. This is not Monday through Friday. Sometimes you even spend your Saturday driving hours on a short bus to go get your butt kicked in a match while your friends are hanging out enjoying yourselves. Not ideal. For many adults, this is actually unthinkable. It's harder to appreciate this as a student, but something I could not stop thinking about in my year here on the faculty. These faculty members are here because they want to be more than teachers. They want to build community. The most meaningful education you'll ever have starts with the faculty, so please, let's give them a hand. My teaching career at Brooks was short-lived. Let's just say across all of the people who have ever been a faculty member here, only a few have had the distinction of running a department into the ground, and I am one of the few. I was here 1 year, and then the next year there was no religion department. Yes, I was that bad. But it was still important, and it was meaningful, because trying things that aren't for you is part of truly knowing yourself. Teaching, especially at a boarding school, is a calling, and it was not calling me. Brooks helped me learn that early, before I built my whole life around the wrong fit. I also gained a new level of respect for all the adults here. It's one thing how you see them as a student, a whole other thing when you experience their life as an adult. So after that kind of failed year, I rolled the dice. I moved to New York City with my wife, then girlfriend, with very little money and absolutely no plan. Brutally hot summer, no air conditioning, just a fan. I was determined to not move back home. A friend sent me a job opportunity at a juice bar. I showed up to the interview in khakis and a tie, looking like Steve Urkel. And it turned out the job was for bike delivery messenger, minimum wage in New York City. Not exactly Brooks School and UVA written all over it, but it was a job, so I took it. And that job ended up launching my career. 2 years later, I was the chief technology officer of that company. That was never the plan, but I had two things: the humility to do the work in front of me and the confidence to step into bigger responsibility when the moment came. And I know this clearly. That belief that I belonged in rooms that were bigger than me, it started here. It started at Brooks. A few years ago, my relationship with Brooks evolved again. I was asked to join the alumni board, and then last year I was appointed president of the alumni board, and now I have a seat on the board of trustees. And that's now the beginning of my third phase with the school, a new relationship with Brooks, this time with a much bigger, longer-term view. As a student, I was thinking about myself right now. As a teacher, thinking about students this semester. Now I'm thinking about alumni, parents, students, faculty, staff, the whole community, now and into the future. Stewardship. The school is strong, but there's also real work to do. I'm highly encouraged by the people doing that work at the board level. Extremely smart, motivated people who care deeply about the school and want every student to feel like Brooks is theirs. We have long, engaging discussions about all the headwinds and tailwinds the school is experiencing. Being able to work with them has been an amazing experience so far, and I look forward to continuing to serve in the role. Brooks gave me a second home, and now my responsibility is to help make that true for the people coming behind me. So why am I telling you all this today? Because ceremonies like this aren't just about what you're wearing, they're about what you're carrying. Brooks gave me people who pushed me, people who cared about my character, people who expanded my capacity. It gave me a new worldview. It gave me a community. And it gives me chances again and again to grow my sphere of influence outward. And now it's your turn. What will your story be? Class of 2026, stay close to the people who helped you become who you are. Keep showing up for each other. And as your world expands, remember what Brooks showed you. You belong in the rooms. You can work harder than you think, and you can lead with impact. Congratulations, and welcome to what comes next.
Thank you so much, Adam. We appreciate you joining us. And we want to thank everyone who's here today. I know the ceremony is a little on the lengthy end, but because we are a school that uplifts belonging, I thank you, Mr. Packard, for including this celebration into our graduation weekend. So we're going to move this along, but before I conclude today's celebration, I would like to recognize a group of individuals whose contributions often happen behind the scenes, away from the spotlight, yet whose impact on our students is immeasurable. Our faculty and staff affinity group advisors, can you please stand? All of them, yes. Let's give them a hand. Thank you. Thank you. They give countless hours that are never calculated. They attend evening meetings after long days of teaching, coaching, advising, and dorm duty. As Adam said, this is more than a 9-to-5 job. They spend weekends accompanying students to conferences, cultural events, and many affinity gatherings. And I just wanted to thank them. I want to thank Miss Lillian Miller, who is retiring this year. She is one of the founders of Alianza, and she will be leaving, and we want to give her honor for starting that group. Thank you. I also want to take a moment to recognize our remarkable group of student leaders, graduating DEI prefects, and beloved community ambassadors. If you could please stand. Thank you. Thank you. These students have worked behind the scenes and in front of the community and helped plan and lead our Martin Luther King Jr. Chapel, Beloved Community Day, amongst other things. And when challenges arose, they stepped forward. When conversations became difficult, they remained engaged. And when our community needed leadership, they rose to the occasion. Thank you all. I'll name them. Rohan, Amin, Manny Babb, Anna Duran, Hugh Foster, Lorenzo Johnson, Mia Macklin-Dibb, Natalie Menendez, Brianna Mungai, S.A. Ologbosele, Sarah Pan, Ermi Patel, Kiara Rivera Valdez, Nikki Shoko, Joe Sullivan, those are our prefects. Our BC ambassadors are Riley Ahn, Kaylon Barker, Sophia Benayud, Kevin Kahu, Manuela Cariza, Suki Liu, Emma Oteno, and Druva Tieldem. I want to thank them again. Thank you. And we do have our final acknowledgments in the form of awards. Our DEI Champion Awards. The award for this year, we have 2 Champion Awards. That goes to an individual whose commitment, leadership, and service has strengthened our community and helped create a culture of dignity, belonging, and care. This year's first DEIB Champion Award is presented to the Reverend Dr. Michael Dixon. I'll read this. Thank you. In the interest of time, I will not read the whole thing, but he has been such a great support to DEI and to myself. And thank you for your unwavering dedication to students and enduring commitment to the Brooks community. Thank you, Reverend Dixon. Our second DEIB Champion Award is presented to Mrs. Crystal Dixon. Although no longer a member of the Brooks faculty, Mrs. Dixon has continued to give generously of her time and spirit in service to our students and community. Thank you, Ms. Dixon. She actually volunteers her time, not just during the week, but on the weekends for the gospel choir. We wanted to thank you for your commitment, which has never been measured by a title or position, but your investment over the years. The Dixons have been here for a number of years prior to their second term here, and we wanted to acknowledge them. So thank you on behalf of the Offices of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion and Belonging. Thank you to the Dixons. And now we have Student Leaders Awards. These are our last awards. This is actually a new category, but I wanted to do that as I will be ending my tenure. I wanted to thank 2 DEI prefects for stepping up in leadership this year, and we're going to have those awards read by Hugh Foster and Joe Sullivan, who are our head of our AEB, which is our Allies for Equity at Brooks, and they have supported our DEI efforts and our students. Please come forward.
The DEIB Student Leadership Award recognizes students who have demonstrated exceptional leadership in advancing the values of diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging within our community. This year's first recipient is Nikki Shoko.
Our second DEIB Student Leadership Award recipient is Lorenzo Johnson.
Leadership often begins quietly. Sometimes it starts not with the loudest voice in the room, but with the courage to find one's voice and use it on behalf of others. Over the years, Nikki has grown from a thoughtful, reserved, and soft-spoken young woman into a courageous and influential leader. As a leader of Sisters in Spirit, she has helped create a community where students feel supported, encouraged, and empowered to bring their authentic selves forward. Nikki constantly challenges our community to think beyond inclusion and towards belonging. She reminds us that true community is not simply about being invited into a space, but about knowing that you matter once you arrive. Through her leadership, empathy, and commitment to others, Nikki has inspired meaningful conversations and strengthened our school community.
Lorenzo has emerged as a confident and compassionate leader whose presence has made a lasting impact on our community. He understands that leadership is not about being the center of attention, it's about helping others feel valued, respected, and connected. Throughout his time as a student leader, Lorenzo has consistently embodied the principles of belonging. He's been an instrument of peace within our community, bringing calm to difficult situations and helping others navigate moments of tension and conflict with wisdom and grace. His ability to listen, de-escalate conflict, and build understanding among his peers has earned him the trust and respect of students and adults alike. Most importantly, Lorenzo has been a steady force, a leader whose character, consistency, and commitment to community have made Brooks stronger.
At this time, we are going to end our celebration with the gospel choir leading us in Stand By Me. And I ask that everyone would stand if you're able and join in. We're going to have our group join us, and the gospel choir will lead us in that song, and we will be led out by the Brooks Drum Ensemble. You may be seated as the Brooks Drum Ensemble leads our students out in a processional.